Minnesota Today podcast is supported by Atomic Data, bringing businesses IT security as a service, enabling you to stop piecemealing data security and get comprehensive. From discovery to policy creation and training, Atomic Data tackles it all. More at atomicdata.com.
This is Minnesota Today for Monday, August 30th. I'm NPR News reporter Tim Nelson. Here's our top story right now. More signs today that the COVID pandemic is taking another serious turn. As Delta cases pick up in the state, some hospital systems say they're feeling a staffing squeeze. Hospitalizations are almost up to the level of this year's spring COVID-19 peak, although they aren't as high as some peaks last year. Dr. George Morris is the physician incident commander for COVID-19 response for CentraCare, a regional healthcare system in central Minnesota. He says they've maintained staff, but they're asking a lot of them.
So just to be clear, it's just the patient need is so great that they haven't been able to get time off. And this is other things that contribute to that sense of fatigue and resiliency and, in all honesty, frustration, though our staff still continue to show up every day with empathy.
Many hospital systems are saying that staffing is tighter and the number of traveling healthcare workers that some depended on last year is down. Also, state officials announced the opening of 2 more testing sites today in Bloomington and St. Paul as testing demand grows in the wake of the state fair and as schools start classes. And Governor Tim Walz said today that COVID-19 vaccine clinics are starting up around the Twin Cities in cooperation with the YMCA. The first vaccine clinic takes place this evening through 7 o'clock at the St. Paul East Side YMCA. On selected dates through September and early October, residents can make appointments online or walk in to get the vaccine at participating YMCAs or in mobile bus units. And the Minnesota Court of Appeals today affirmed the State Pollution Control Agency's decision to grant a water permit for the Line 3 oil pipeline. Kirsty Marone reports.
The decision is another setback for opponents seeking to stop the pipeline that Enbridge is building across northern Minnesota. The appeals court said the MPCA's approval of the water quality certification was based on substantial evidence. That certification was challenged by 2 Native American tribes and environmental groups, including the Sierra Club, Honor the Earth, and Friends of the Headwaters. Enbridge called the court decision an important affirmation of the MPCA's approval that confirms, quote, that wetlands and water bodies are being appropriately protected during construction. The company says Line 3 is nearly complete and should be in service by the 4th quarter of this year. A couple of legal challenges remain, including an appeal of the federal water permit issued by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers.
That's NPR News reporter Kirsty Marone in Brainerd. And the Minnesota State Fair's attendance continues to lag behind previous years, and some of the people who sell food and drink say their sales are down dramatically. Bonnie Odell owns the Charcoal Hut. This state fair is her 34th. Odell, who comes to the fair from Staples in central Minnesota, says her sales are down 50% from normal.
This is kind of my retirement plan, so it's kind of important. Yeah. It impacts how we live the rest of the year.
Odell says she thinks there would be more fairgoers if there were more COVID restrictions, including a face mask requirement. She's hoping better weather will bring more people to the fairgrounds between now and Labor Day. Attendance picked up to its highest point yet this year on Sunday with 149,000 people, but the first 4 days of the fair are running about 40% behind 2019. In sports, Egan native Mallory Wegeman has won a 2nd gold medal at the Paralympics in Tokyo. She won the 100-meter backstroke and set another Paralympics record. Wegeman won gold in a medley race last week. And the Vikings have signed safety Harrison Smith to a 4-year contract extension. Smith has 28 interceptions during his 9-year career. The contract puts Smith among the top-paid safeties in the NFL. And the Twins beat the Tigers in a makeup game in Detroit this afternoon, 3-2. In weather, it'll be mostly clear with lows in the upper 40s to the upper 50s. Tomorrow will be sunny with highs in the 70s. Just about perfect. That's it for Minnesota Today. Thanks for listening. I'm Tim Nelson. Kathy Wurzer will have an update in the morning. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy.